This week, we have some fun with the last two shots. But before we get started, I want to show you something. I have spent years working on this film. I have pored over it, shot after shot, and analyzed it, and did the sound edit. And after all of this, I am just noticing for the first time, at the very end of my short, I didn't color the whole R2 unit green for the student pilot. He's half blue and half green. I only did the head because I never thought I was going to see the rest of the body. And deciding to eject him at the last minute and have him fly through the screen at the very end was a last minute idea. And I never thought to color the rest of the body. And after 5 years and doing this series, I am finally just now realizing the mistake I made. So give yourself some slack when you're doing stuff and learning. Just now figuring this out. But anyway, let's look at these next few shots. So if you watched last week, I said I was going to say one more thing about this final shot as we fly off back to base. I added the other R2 unit just to float through the shot. If you remember earlier in the short, the student pilot accidentally ejected his R2 unit into space. So I just thought it would be fun to have that R2 unit just sort of float on by and squawk. So that is one of the two fun little jokes I added at the end of this for fun. And let's take a look at the next joke. So here we are again, this time in Final Cut. Our X-Wings have flown off back to base, and our R2 unit has flown through the screen, and then we do some credits, and then we come back. And because my nieces were upset that I was killing off their dad, at first they thought it was hilarious, then they got a little sad about it. I decided to bring him back at the very end. So this right here is just two shots. I used my iPhone to shoot the end of the Star Wars Episode 6 remake, because that is the wrong Anakin. Depending on how you feel about the swap out there, I will not get into that. But it was fun to add my little brother there in the wrong outfit with a cookie in the afterlife with the other Jedis. And that is the end of our short. Next week, we'll put it all together. I'll see you then.